International sanctions target key sectors of Iran's economy, including oil, banking, shipping, and manufacturing. These economic sanctions aim to curb Iran's nuclear program and regional influence. Sanctions impact various economic activities within Iran, affecting international trade and financial transactions. Spiraling inflation is graphically represented through rapidly ascending charts and graphs. Currency collapse is visually depicted through a bar graph showing a sharp decline in value. The increased cost of basic goods is shown through comparative pricing charts. Shortages of imported medicines critically impact healthcare systems. The availability of advanced medical equipment is essential for treating complex diseases, such as cancer. Limited access to necessary resources directly affects patient treatment and outcomes. A bustling street scene in Tehran presents a dynamic contrast to external perceptions of a static society. The scene highlights the resilience of the Iranian people in their everyday activities. Daily life in Tehran showcases a form of defiance against externally imposed constraints. Digital walls materialize, symbolizing the imposition of sanctions. These digital walls represent barriers to technological and economic progress. Young Iranians utilize technology to dismantle these digital barriers. Iran produces a high number of engineering graduates annually. Iranian universities offer comprehensive engineering programs across various disciplines. These graduates contribute to various sectors, driving innovation and technological advancement. Youth unemployment presents a significant challenge, contrasting high potential with limited opportunities. Despite high levels of education, many young job seekers face difficulties in securing employment. The visual juxtaposition of job seekers and closed businesses underscores the economic impact of youth unemployment. Virtual private networks, VPNs, enable Iranians to circumvent sanctions by masking their IP addresses and locations. Cryptocurrency transactions provide a decentralized and anonymous method for Iranians to engage in international trade. Freelancing platforms allow Iranians to offer their services globally, bypassing traditional financial restrictions. The government's perceived reality contrasts sharply with the online lives of Iranian citizens. Iranians exhibit a strong determination to maintain online connectivity despite governmental restrictions. The digital divide highlights the tension between imposed control and individual agency. Online courses provide Iranian youth with accessible educational resources despite geographical and political restrictions. Global market competition offers opportunities for Iranian youth to participate in the international economy and develop entrepreneurial skills. Technological innovation serves as a catalyst for Iranian youth to overcome limitations and create new economic pathways. Sanctions often spur the emergence of resourceful digital innovators. These innovators contribute to technological advancements and adaptive solutions. Their adaptations demonstrate resilience and ingenuity in challenging circumstances. Iranian women demonstrate resilience and determination in social and economic spheres. The spirit of Iranian women is reflected in their active participation in daily life. Social and economic battles are led by Iranian women, showcasing their strength and perseverance. Economic crises disproportionately affect women, leading to significant job losses. Shrinking economies exacerbate barriers faced by women in accessing employment opportunities. The economic crisis creates additional barriers for women in a shrinking economy. The rise of female entrepreneurship is evident in the growing prevalence of freelancing. Online businesses are becoming increasingly popular among female entrepreneurs. Home-based work provides flexibility and opportunities for female entrepreneurs. The pastry business leverages Instagram to showcase visually appealing baked goods. Resourcefulness and determination are key to successfully managing a pastry business on Instagram. Instagram provides a platform for direct customer engagement and feedback, fostering business growth. Women are creating new opportunities, demonstrating resilience and determination. Their efforts directly support their families, fostering economic stability and growth. Refusing exclusion, women are building stronger communities through empowerment and collaboration. Subtle acts of defiance against mandatory headscarves include wearing them loosely. These acts of defiance are often displayed in public street scenes. The manner of wearing the headscarf can represent a form of personal expression. Tehran's modern fashion scene features vibrant colors and contemporary styles. This contemporary fashion contrasts sharply with the monochrome image often associated with Iran. Modern Iranian fashion reflects a blend of cultural heritage and global trends. Personal freedom involves the ongoing negotiation for self-determination and autonomy. The right to exist on one's own terms is a fundamental aspect of personal freedom. Constant negotiation is required to maintain personal freedom in the face of external pressures. Iranian women are actively shaping their futures despite societal pressures. These women navigate economic challenges while pursuing education and entrepreneurship. Their resilience and determination contribute to the advancement of Iranian society. The perception of a monolithic Iranian culture is a misconception. Iranian culture is vibrant and complex, encompassing diverse traditions and lifestyles. Exploring the multifaceted nature of Iranian society reveals a rich tapestry of cultural expressions. Skiing in the mountains represents one aspect of Iran's diverse landscapes and recreational opportunities. Ancient bazaars showcase Iran's rich cultural heritage and historical trade traditions. Contrasting skiing and bazaars illustrates the wide range of experiences available within Iran. Ancient historical sites stand as testaments to enduring tradition. A vibrant modern art scene embodies contemporary innovation and creative expression. The juxtaposition of ancient history and modern art illustrates the interplay between tradition and innovation. Traditional tea houses and cafes serve as cultural hubs. These spaces foster intellectual exchange, including philosophical debates and startup brainstorming. Tea houses and cafes provide a space for both cultural preservation and modern innovation. Sanctions severely disrupt established supply lines, creating significant logistical challenges for businesses. Industries can become paralyzed due to sanctions, leading to decreased production and economic stagnation. The imposition of sanctions results in substantial financial losses and operational instability for affected businesses. Companies are increasingly shifting production to cater to domestic markets. Necessity drives innovation as companies adapt to local consumer needs and preferences. Focusing on the domestic market fosters localized product development and economic resilience. A resistance economy strategy aims to achieve national self-sufficiency. Local production is visually emphasized to represent the core of the resistance economy. The concept promotes independence through domestic resource utilization and production capabilities. Informal networks are often utilized to source spare parts for machinery. Reliance on these networks can highlight the daily challenges faced by business owners. Sourcing spare parts through unofficial channels can be inefficient and unreliable. Currency collapse can erase life savings, demonstrating the severe economic impact of financial instability. Sanctions can trigger currency collapse, leading to the devaluation of personal wealth. The devaluation of currency directly reduces the purchasing power and financial security of individuals. An economic siege lasting for generations causes deep frustration and despair. Prolonged economic hardship leads to a sense of hopelessness and stagnation. The weight of generational economic siege can be visually represented through symbolic imagery. Modern Iran faces significant external pressures despite its internal resilience. The nation's internal strength is a response to external challenges. This dynamic creates a complex interplay between global forces and national identity. Sanctions can directly impact the availability of essential medications, such as life-saving cancer drugs. The absence of critical drugs in pharmacies highlights a tangible consequence of restricted access to medical supplies. Limited access to essential medicines poses a significant threat to public health and patient well-being. Economic hardship forces parents to make impossible choices when income fails to cover basic necessities. Rising grocery costs, combined with stagnant wages, create a financial strain on families. The inability to afford groceries highlights the severity of economic challenges faced by many families. Limited access to educational resources can hinder a student's ability to compete globally. Visa restrictions can prevent talented international students from pursuing educational opportunities. Lack of resources and opportunities can lead to unrealized potential for brilliant students. Sanctions often fail to achieve their intended political objectives. Despite political failure, sanctions can effectively punish entire populations. The success of sanctions in inflicting punishment contrasts sharply with their lack of political efficacy. Sanctions can create resilience, a quality developed under pressure. The resilience developed through sanctions can be both inspiring and heartbreaking. The pressure of sanctions can forge resilience in unexpected ways. Iranian hospitality is deeply rooted in cultural traditions and values. Social gatherings in Iran often involve sharing food, tea, and engaging in heartfelt conversations. The warmth of Iranian people is expressed through acts of generosity and a genuine interest in others. Iranian cultural pride is deeply rooted in its rich artistic heritage. Traditional Iranian music serves as a powerful expression of cultural identity. Historical landmarks throughout Iran symbolize the enduring strength and resilience of its culture. The drive to live fully involves overcoming obstacles and pursuing meaningful experiences. Daily activities, when approached with purpose, contribute to a rich and fulfilling life. Achievements, both big and small, reinforce the desire to live life to the fullest. Iran is a nation of 85 million people. The Iranian people are survivors, demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity. Iranians are innovators, artists, and dreamers, contributing to various fields. Individuals demonstrate resilience and adaptability in diverse environments. The scene highlights the grace and determination required to overcome significant challenges. Real-world settings showcase the integration of assistive technologies and adaptive strategies. A nation is defined by its people, culture, and shared identity. A government is the administrative body that governs a nation. The people of a nation are distinct from the actions and policies of its government. Iran's reality encompasses complex human experiences. Hopefulness is a significant aspect of Iranian life. Visual representation captures the multifaceted nature of Iran. The script encourages viewers to consider if their perception of Iran has evolved. This reflection aims to broaden understanding and challenge preconceived notions. The prompt serves as an invitation to explore a more comprehensive view of the country. Sanctions function as political tools, influencing international relations and policy. Sanctions have tangible effects on the daily lives of individuals within targeted countries. The impact of sanctions extends beyond politics, affecting economic stability and social welfare. Sanctions limit access to international academic resources. Limited access to resources hinders educational opportunities. Restricted educational opportunities can impede academic advancement and global collaboration. Sanctions have significantly increased the cost of living for Iranian families. Everyday struggles are now commonplace due to the economic impact of sanctions. The economic pressure from sanctions directly affects the financial well-being of ordinary Iranian families. Sanctions impede Iranian manufacturers' access to essential components for business operations. The inability to acquire necessary parts disrupts production lines and impedes manufacturing processes. Limited access to parts undermines the operational capacity and sustainability of Iranian manufacturing businesses. Economic sanctions can inadvertently stimulate domestic innovation as populations seek alternative solutions. Necessity, driven by sanctions, compels individuals and organizations to develop novel approaches and technologies. Sanctions can foster a culture of resourcefulness and ingenuity, leading to sustainable, homegrown solutions. Iranians maintain optimism for the future, despite current challenges. Efforts are focused on building improved living conditions for future generations. Investments in education and innovation are seen as key to long-term progress.